Welcome back, my lovely butterflies. In this video, I am finally dropping the trans lace frontal that I had in my I think my Jackie video, and super maintenance, or how to create pearls looking beautiful. Bitch, I can't even speak. But that is the video that I'm gonna give today. Look at the lace. Okay, so first of all, you're gonna start by looking at your frontal, what you have, if it is trans lace frontal, because these AliExpress vendors, they will tell you it is, honey, it is transparent. Bitch, it wasn't transparent. But this, I checked it and I compared it to another transparent lace frontal, and it was definitely the same. So you're gonna mix your developer with your bleaching powder how you normally will mix it. It has to be a little bit of butter texture, and if you mix that, you're just gonna place the frontal on the foil. That's what I do. And then you're just gonna put it on. You're not gonna dab it in, but you're gonna put it on. It has to be really just for the knots. It's not gonna do anything to the lace. A lot of people get confused, but it's not going to do anything to the lace, only the knots. And if you can see here, you can see a little bit that the knots are bleached, but this is just because I didn't use a 12% developer. I used a 6% developer, and that's why I also used the foil to boost the warmth. But you still have to stand with your frontal if it's with the foil, because that bitch can burn your hair, okay? Because of the heat with the foil. It's only gonna activate it. So now I'm taking a watercolor dye, or a semi-permanent color, and I mix it with my water bottle, and I sprayed it on the lace. But as you saw, it was a little bit red brown, so I had to go back in the lace with my foundation. And I use a normally foundation that I use on my face, not the NARS one, but I think the one from NYX. It is a little bit dry. It's between a oil and a dry skin foundation, so it's not too oil and it's not too dry, but it's still giving you a little bit of powder effect. So this is definitely my color. It is the correct color. So I am very happy with that. Only the lace, with the transparent lace, the lace looks super different. With this unit on, I really look like Mikey Monday. What is his name? Like the guy from Love and Hip Hop. Oh my god. But okay, so now I'm just cutting the lace off. I really have a lot of videos on my channel how I correctly cut my lace and how I glue down my frontals. So I will just add the links in my comment section down below, or in my description box. In my description box, I will just add them there, and then you can check that out if you haven't seen them yet, or maybe you are interested in what kind of glue I'm using, or what kind of technique. So you can go and check that out. Mind you, I think 2 months ago, I shaved all of my hair off. So it was definitely easier for me to glue this down. And I didn't use the stocking cap method, what I normally do, because I didn't have any hair underneath. I was bald headed, so yeah. Normally, or I think I used technique 2 or 3 times. My last video, I showed you that I glued down my frontal before I cut the lace, and now I'm just... No, I did the same thing. Yeah, I glued it down and then I cut the lace, and then afterwards, like the small pieces that also that lift, I'm just gonna glue that down. And I just wanted to show that to you, that you can see how I do that, because normally when I have a frontal video where I glue down my frontals, I never show the lifting parts or the lifting areas from the frontal, how I properly glue them down. And now you can see it raw footage. So let's see that, and I will come back to you. this video is part in two. So the first day I did everything that you saw before, and this is the second day. So it also helps the melt down with the lace and the glue and everything to dry. And definitely if you're gonna make a lot of edges, what you saw in my video before in my intro, I have a lot of edges, or I added a lot of edges. So I definitely needed to be a 20 hours or 10 hours pause between, or a day between it. I'm going in again with a little bit foundation because I just had a little bit of gaps that were looking ashy. So I just wanted to fix that. Going also in with my hot comb. This one is the one that's electric, not the one on the stove or how you call it, the oven. This is just the electric one, so it doesn't get very, very extremely hot. Definitely with curls, you want to be careful. You don't want to add too much heat because you still want to have the curls in the beginning of the lace. That's why we're doing it for, right? To look realistic and not bone straight and then have curls. Mom, that ain't cute. But for this look, we're gonna make them straight for now. Also have a lot of videos how I do my edges. Also putting that in the description box down below, so you can go and check that out as well with the other video that I also am gonna add. I'm not gonna do too much, so I'm just gonna let you watch this without me doing a voiceover about everything that I already explained, and then I will come back to you. Lining this hair, I'm gonna use a big brush or a big tooth comb. It really depends what you want to use or what you used to use. It doesn't matter if it's not very small teeth on the brush or the comb. You're gonna start at the end of the curls. You're gonna spray it first with a water bottle or make it wet. It really depends if you came out of the shower, if it's already wet or damp. Just spray it again with water. Make the hair or part the hair in sections and use a styling or a cream that you want to use. I use Aunt Jackie on my hair, on my unit's hair, or I use Contour. Contour I don't use anymore. I only use Aunt Jackie, and I use different kind of types of Aunt Jackie as well. And if I have a CO moisturize, I use that as well. And I know these products are very expensive, but they are giving the unit or the hair, the curls, the best shine or quality. What are you gonna call it? I don't know, but it's getting the most out of it, and it's keeping it better moisturized than the cheapest hair creams that you have in the beauty supply stores. So that's what I'm using. Brushing everything through to the top of the roots, and I really noticed that I had to go back in, and I always do that, but I forgot about that with this unit. So that's why you're gonna see me brushing it like 3 or 2 times. But normally when I'm very satisfied, I brushed it for the first time after a co-wash for minimum 5 times, because you want to get the best out of it. So now I'm just looking how it looks, and I had the scarf on, so in the top of the frontal I couldn't reach it on the beginning of the frontal, so the root. So I had to go back. I'm brushing it and I'm brushing it till I'm satisfied, so you can see that. And the last thing that I do, I curl my ends. Make sure you don't curl all of the ends, but a little bit, just to give it a little bit more define and maintain, healthy curly hair. And now I'm gonna show to you, this is what came out of the unit. That was everything. So this is my final look. Look in the sunlight how my lace is melt down on my scalp. It looks luxury and amazing. Hope you like it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.